Wild West was pretty well tamed by 1913.
I saw one just like it in Waco.
Hey, Pike, you know what I hear? I hear they got one of those things up north that can fly.
That was a balloon, you damned old fool.
No, the old man's right. They got motors, wings, go 60 miles in less than an hour.
Driven to the border by the irresistible thrust of civilization were the remnants of the breed that had made the West wild.
If they move, kill them.
The payrolls were harder to get at. The Army rode the railroad now. But there were still a few trails for the kind who'd be cold before they were tamed. They called them the Wild Bunch. Pike had been a gentleman of principle. He still had a principle or two.
We're not getting rid of anybody. We're gonna stick together just like it used to be. When you side with a man, you stay with him, and if you can't do that, you're like some animal. You're finished.
Dutch had dug for gold. He gave up digging.
How many cases did you take from the train?
16 cases of rifles. We lost one on the trail.
He stole it.
Lo quiero vivo.
Thornton should have been a lawyer. He always argued.
Hold it! Relax, it's just some champagne we ordered.
Sykes had been a gunman in his day. He still had the gun.
We gotta get him back! How?
Gorch had been trying for years. Sometimes he almost worked up to normal.
I want you to meet my fiancée.
Gunning for trouble. 007. It spells Bond.
Shocking.
He's the idol of every woman.
Who are you?
Bond. James Bond.
The envy of every man. The nemesis of the treacherous Mr. Goldfinger. Goldfinger, a triumph in thrill-making cinema entertainment.
The man with the mind.
A three-time winner for Fleming's Secret Agent 007.
You?
My name is Pussy Galore.
Isn't it customary to grant the condemned man his last request?
You've asked for this.
Come and purr over Honor Blackman as Pussy Galore. The female who is all feline. Also starring Gert Frober as Goldfinger. International cheat. International menace.
Gentlemen! Goldfinger. Why weren't we told the New York and the West Coast were in on this?
Goldfinger, I made a delivery. Where is my money?
And you owe me $1 million.
Goldfinger, the man with a finger in every pie. His goal, Fort Knox, the world's biggest bank. His enemy, 007, the world's wiliest, toughest gentleman agent with a license to kill. 007, it spells Bond. James Bond. Mixing business with girls and thrills. Girls and fun. Girls and danger. The hotter the danger, the cooler he takes it.
I think you've made your point, Goldfinger. Thank you for the demonstration. Choose your next witticism carefully, Mr. Bond. It may be your last. Do you expect me to talk?
No, Mr. Bond, I expect you to die.
This short cigar belongs to the man with no name. This long gun belongs to the man with no name. This poncho belongs to the man with no name.
Rico! Heard you wanted to see me. What's wrong, Ramon? Losing your touch? Shoot to kill, you better hit the heart. Aim for the heart or you'll never stop me.
The man with no name. Danger fits him like a tight black glove. He is perhaps the most dangerous man who ever lived.
Get 3 coffins ready. I don't think it's nice, you laughing. You see, my mule don't like people laughing. He gets the crazy idea you're laughing at him. Now, if you apologize like I know you're going to, I might convince him that you really didn't mean it. My mistake. 4 coffins.
This man with no name is played by Clint Eastwood. He's going to trigger a whole new style in adventure. A Fistful of Dollars is the first motion picture of its kind. It won't be the last.
Crossed like 2 hot wires. They roared off on what might easily have been a wild, romantic lark. But almost before they knew it, with the giggles still in their ears, they had bloodied up 4 states.
Where you going? Get away! Sonny! Go
me?
Please, honey, don't never leave me without saying nothing.
Frank just figured on some easy pickings, didn't you, Frank? You know, Texas Ranger, you ain't hardly doing your job. You ought to be home protecting the rights of poor folk, not out chasing after us.
Clyde, now, don't take a personal Clyde. Look, what do you want to do with him, then? Hang him. I don't know.
Take his picture. And then everybody's going to see Captain Frank Hammer of the Texas Rangers with the Barra Gang. Now, you know, we are just about the friendliest folks you would ever want to meet.
Hey, Buck.
Yeah.
Get the Kodak.
Doggies! Hold it, hold it.
That's Bonnie, Faye Dunaway. That's Clyde, Warren Beatty.
Stop that car!
Left up ahead, turn left! Left!
Detective Lieutenant Frank Bullitt, some other kind of cop. Pity the guy he works for.
Lieutenant, don't try to evade the responsibility. In your parlance, you blew it.
What the hell is going on here? A high-speed pursuit? 2 men are killed? An officer in the hospital? A witness almost murdered?
Captain Baker would like to have a word with you.
Now listen to me, Lieutenant.
All right, nail him. I want him written off.
Do you let anything reach you? I mean, really reach you? Or are you so used to it by now that nothing really touches you? You're living in a sewer, Frank. Day after day. With you, living with violence is a way of life. Living with violence and death.
The way Frank Bullitt's swinging, you know he's heading for a crash with that wall of official disapproval. But when some rare Chicago blood starts spilling in San Francisco, they hand Bullitt the mop.
Now, what went wrong, Lieutenant?
Who else knew where he was?
What?
Who else knew where he was?
What are you implying?
Well, they knew where to look for him and they used your name to get in.
Are you suggesting I disclosed his whereabouts?
You believe what you want. You work your side of the street, and I'll work mine.
Paul Newman is Butch Cassidy, and the Sundance Kid is Robert Redford. Catherine Ross is Etta Place.
Dynamite's ready, Butch.
Well, that ought to do it.
Think you used enough dynamite there, Butch?
Most of this is true, and all of it blazes with action. You've never met a pair like Butch and Sundance.
Well, we're back in business, boys and girls.
Outlaws with style, in a class all their own.
You know, when I was a kid, I always thought I was going to grow up to be a hero.
Don't tell me how to rob a bank. I know how to rob a bank.
And anything you ask of me, I'll do. Except one thing. I won't watch you die.
You just keep thinking, Butch. That's what you're good at.
An incredible pair of rugged adventurers, creating a living legend on 2 continents.
But it's just one guy.
Don't you get sick of being right all the time?
They robbed trains,
Stop it.
looted banks,
Manos arriba.
They got him up.
Ah, you're so damn smart, you read it.
and one girl shared their love and larceny.
Raindrops keep falling on my head. And just like the guy whose feet are too big for his bed, nothing seems to fit. Those raindrops are falling on my head.
What are you doing?
Stealing your woman?
Take her.
Boy, you're a romantic bastard, I'll give you that.
Then, Mr. E.H. Harriman of the Union Pacific put the top lawman in the West on their trail.
They're very good.
If he'd just pay me what he's spending to make me stop robbing him, I'd stop robbing him.
They were outlaws, running out of time and out of space, and a changing world was closing in on them. From the American West to New York, to the dangerous new frontier of Bolivia.
Bolivia.
Well, he'll feel a lot better after he's robbed a couple of banks.
I'll jump first. And you jump first.
No, I said.
What's the matter with you?
A century ago on the low hills along the border between the southern states and turbulent Mexico, a mystery man appeared. A man with a sad, impenetrable face.
Django, have you never loved again? Love will live on, life must go on, for you cannot spend your life regretting. Django,
Who was that man? What was his secret?
It's not important. And if I bothered you, will you accept my apology?
He was pitiless in revenge, quick to decide and a master of every weapon. A man everybody would like to have seen dead.
Yeah, his name is Django.
Django, the title of a film you'll never forget. Django.
How many men you got left? You tongue-tied? Or don't want to tell me?
Too bad, Maria. Django, an audacious man of action, capable of a tender, hopeless love which could only last a day, but a day which was worth all eternity.
I'm glad I made you feel like a real woman. Very glad. I mean that.
Django.
Django, a new, ruthless, violent film. Featuring a great new star, Franco Nero, and a great supporting cast.
Sun will be shining.
My name is Bond. James Bond. My instructions were implicit. I was to leave for Jamaica in 2 hours. License to kill.
Now you maybe miss it.
You don't miss a thing.
I decided to accept your invitation.
I have to leave immediately.
Just as things were getting interesting again.
James Bond, 007. Licensed to kill whom he pleases, where he pleases, when he pleases. From the elegant clubrooms of Mayfair to exotic island night spots.
Jump up, jump up.
Good evening. Who pays you?
You.
Tell us.
A strange adventure of intrigue, treachery, and love.
Hello? Oh, Mr. Bond. I was thinking, why don't you collect me at my apartment? It's lovely up here in the mountains.
Her directions were easy to follow, and she sent a few of her friends to make sure I didn't get lost. She thought I was dead, but I proceeded to prove her wrong. I thought it was always polite to knock first, before shooting. Honey, from our very first meeting, was everything her name implied. She clung to me like a wet bathing suit. But business as usual came first. The pace was killing.
I thought you less stupid. I could have had you killed in the swamp.
And why didn't you?
You damaged my organization. Unfortunately, I misjudged you. You are just a stupid policeman whose luck is run out.
Maybe it was my luck. Up to my neck in hot water. Or something blowing up in my face.
You'll live dangerously with the superbly resourceful James Bond. The exclusive screen dramatization of the book that has entertained millions of readers. The exotic and tantalizing Dr.No.
Some people will go to any extremes for a little privacy.
Well, there's such a big reward offered unto you gentlemen that I thought I might just tag along on your next robbery. Might just turn you into the law.
Naturally. I'll be in the tavern. The air around here stinks anyway. Just like the food. But the month will go fast.
I'm letting you leave, Hero. That's so you can tell everybody you've seen what takes place here.
Didn't hear what the bet was.
Your life.
one kind of justice in the Oklahoma Territory and one kind of entertainment. And both of them add up to a hanging. The hanging was the best show in town until they did two things wrong. They hung an innocent man, and they didn't finish the job.
What's this all about?
Hang him. Jed Cooper. They shot him. They even hanged him, but they couldn't kill him.
What about the 9 just men who hung me?
Justice is my province, Marshal. Mine and mine alone.
The legend spread of the man with the hanging scar who wore a badge and rode a vengeance trail after 9 desperate men.
Those 9 men, if you find them, they're to be brought before me, alive.
You're under arrest. When you hang a man, you better look at him.
No.
Rachel, she wanted revenge. A different kind, for a different reason.
Who do you want to hang?
We all have our ghosts, Marshal.
He's treed! Blast him! I hear about this, not just in the territories, but in Washington. Across the length and breadth of this nation, they're gonna know that name, Jed Cooper.
Vengeance, Western style. It started with an act of unspeakable violence and ended on a rope. Clint Eastwood, Inger Stevens, Pat Hingle, and Ed Begley.
Get your cold beer. Here's sarsaparilla for all the kiddies. Pretzels, licorice sticks. Get your cold beer. Cold beer. Get your cold beer.
It was the best show in town. Hang him. Hang him high.
Applauded the world over. In How the West Was Won, Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer and Cinerama have brought together the biggest and most distinguished all-star cast in entertainment history, characterizing the men and women who conquered the wilderness, finding a new life in this immense human saga of the American West. James Stewart is the mountain man. Henry Fonda is the plainsman. Adventurers such as these first explored the land. Then came the settlers who traveled the waterways, like the Prescott family, Carl Malden and Agnes Moorehead, and their daughters, Carol Baker and Debbie Reynolds, who left the frontier for a gayer life. There were the good and the bad, river pirates like Walter Brennan, notorious desperados like Charlie Gant, portrayed by Eli Wallach, and Lee J. Cobb as the dauntless U.S. Marshal who tracked him down. There were the gamblers and the entertainers. Gregory Peck is Cleve Van Valen, lucky in cards and in love. There was Robert Preston as the wagon master who loved in vain. And Thelma Ritter, a friend in need. Here, too, were the North, Andy Devine, and the South, Russ Tamblyn, and the famous of history, John Wayne as General William Tecumseh Sherman, Henry Morgan as General Ulysses S. Grant, and Raymond Massey as Abraham Lincoln. George Peppard is Zeb Rawlings, who brought the law to the West. And Carolyn Jones portrays Julie Rawlings, whose courage matched that of her fighting husband. And there were the men who brought the railroad, like Mike King, portrayed by Richard Widmark. How the West Was Won startles your eyes with a huge and colorful panorama of the glorious frontier, with all its reckless adventure and its awesome violence. With its spirited romance, its lusty Old West fun, and its breathtaking action spectacle, the most fabulous film ever conceived from any standpoint.
Only the second James Bond thriller could be more exciting than the first.
Take a look. You should remember him. This man kills for pleasure.
James Bond, that notorious, amazing Dr.No secret agent, is back, and half the world is out to kill him as he pits his murderous talents against the Iron Curtain and its velvet women.
Well, I'll tell you something, Coulterney. You're one of the most beautiful girls I've ever seen.
I think my mouth is too big.
No, it's the right size. For me, that is.
From Russia with love comes Tatiana, bait for the trap. From the four corners of the world come the men and women who play a deadly, dangerous game of espionage.
Do not be alarmed, my friend. We will make you as comfortable as possible.
Ali Karambey, head of Station T, Turkey. Krasno Granitsky, codename Grant, chief executioner of Spectre.
My orders are to kill you and deliver the lecter. How I do it's my business.
M of British Secret Service. The woman called Rosa Klebb, playing a double cross.
Romanova, the door. Romanova!
From Russia with love. They dance for him. They yearn for him. They die for him. From Zagreb to Sofia, from Venice to Istanbul, from Paris to London, Agent 007 cuts an inimitable path through the palaces and boudoirs of espionage.
And the Argonauts, the classic story of an epic voyage that has been told and retold since the birth of Western civilization, now presented on the screen for the first time.
Pull! Pull! Till your hearts crack and your backs break!
Jason and his band of Argonauts, the mightiest warriors the world of adventure has ever known, in search of the fabulous magic golden fleece.
Where will you find this miracle?
I have heard there is a tree at the end of the world, with a fleece of gold hanging in its branches. Here is the magnificent excitement of that legendary time when men like gods and gods like men lived and loved violently. Todd Armstrong and Nancy Kovac portray the classic lovers. Jason, the man who challenges the gods. Medea, who betrays a kingdom for love. Acastus, driven by a lust for power. Hera, goddess and woman, who defies the might of Zeus, king of the gods, who unleashes his fury at rebellious mortals. The Argonauts, caught in the clutches of the towering bronze giant Talos. The Argonauts, battling vulturous harpies. Jason, threatened by the seven-headed Hydra. Medea, the temple dancer, mysterious, exciting, and exotic. Jason, battling the army of skeletons.
Kill them all!
One man defying a universe of mortal and immortal dangers. Jason and the Argonauts. A search that became a legend.
The railroad. The boom towns. A new life. And the promised land. Once upon a time. The widow, the land grabber, the outlaw, the gunman, the man in search of a name. A film by Sergio Leone, who gave a new face to the West with a fistful of dollars for a few dollars more, and the good, the bad, and the ugly. Starring Claudia Cardinale, Henry Fonda, Charles Bronson, and Jason Robards. A manhunt, a vendetta. In a new land, in a new kind of Western.
足かけて上、それでもうちょっと前乗り出せませんかね。
こうなったら死ぬも生きるも我々9人。 아버한테 미쳐라느냐?金魚のうんこみたいに繋がってこられちゃ始末がいいな。どっかおとなしく片付いてるとこねえのか。
The good. The bad. The ugly. The blue. The gray. The Civil War. The bad, the ugly, the questions, the answers, the showdown. The goal.
Go.
You're only supposed to blow the bloody doors off.
Self-Preservation Society. This is the Self-Preservation Society.
We are about to do a job in Italy. It's a very difficult job, and the only way to get through it is we all work together as a team. And that means you do everything I say.
From your place of meat, run upon the sick. This is the Self-Preservation Society. This is the Self-Preservation Society. Gotta get it moving, move on. Jump in the Django, gotta get straight. Hurry up, mate, it's gonna be late. And now's your father. Tickety-boo, gotta get it moving.
Now, what would you like?
Everything.
Self-Preservation Society. This is the Self-Preservation Society. Jump in the Django, gotta get straight. Hurry up, mate, it's gonna be late. And your father. Tickety-boo, tickety-boo, gotta get it moving.
Oh, let's come and get a move on then.
Self-Preservation Society. This is the Self-Preservation Society. Jump in the Django, get straight. Hurry up, mate, it's gonna be late. And your father. Tickety-boo, tickety-boo.
Try putting your foot down, Tony. They're really getting rather close. Hang on a minute, lads. I've got a great idea.
Famed columnist Hedda Hopper, who gives voice to the worldwide praise. Miss Hopper, you'll see 42 internationally famous stars, including Richard Burton, Paul Anka, Henry Fonda, Mel Ferrer, Richard Todd, Red Buttons, Rod Steiger, Fabian, Tommy Sands, Irina Demick, Leo Gann, Richard Beamer, Robert Wagner, Stuart Whitman, Kurt Jurgens, Jeffrey Hunter, Robert Ryan, Peter Lawford, Robert Mitchum, John Wayne. This day is unparalleled in screen history. The day that changed the world.
Brenner, McQueen, Coburn, Vaughn, Brunson, Buchholz, Dexter. The Magnificent Seven.
We wish you to help us. There's this man, Calvera. A thief. A murderer. He and his men, they steal our food. And then they leave us to starve. And he will do so until he is stopped.
Even 5 wouldn't give us too much trouble.
There won't be any trouble if you ride on.
Ride on. I'm going into the hills for the winter. Where am I going to get the food for my men?
Buy it or grow it.
Or maybe even work for it. 7. Somehow I don't think you've solved my problem.
We deal in lead, friend. Solving your problems isn't our line.
Yul Brynner.
Anything wrong?
Turn that rig around and get it down the hill.
Steve McQueen.
Window. Curtain moved.
I'm not in a good position. Let him stick his neck out.
James Coburn.
Call it.
Robert Vaughn. Charles Bronson. Horst Buchholz. Brad Dexter. 7 magnificent men in one magnificent motion picture. The Magnificent 7. Eli Wallach as Calvera, the bandit.
You know how much money that costs? Huh? Huh?
He had a town at his mercy. And the Magnificent 7 at his throat. 7 who fought like 700. The Magnificent 7.
龍之介は自分の剣だけを信じて生きておる。剣を取って戦う時は親も子も兄弟もない。早速に果たし状の早飛脚をやれ。芝飯倉の机の長屋へな。して勝負の期日は明16日。場所は芝増上寺大門右手の松林。時は人通りを避けて夜明けの宇野国。
strafed it. They sabotaged it.
I want this engine back on the rails. If we had 10 times as many men, it couldn't be done.
I tell you it will. Do you hear me? I tell you it will.
They bombed it. They cursed it.
To hell with London. We started this whole thing for one reason. To stop the train. Because the Allies were going to be here. Well, where are they? Every day they've been doomed. And every day a man has been killed for thinking they were just over the next hill. I say to hell with it. Now they want us to paint the train? Let them blow it up.
They died for it. It carried their tears.
Why did you come back here? You want everyone killed? Men are such fools. Men want to be heroes, and the widows mourn.
It carried their fears.
Colonel! Stop them. What can you gain by the death of one old man? What he did can make no difference. The train will go on. You have the authority. You can stop it.
It carried their hopes.
You crazy bastard. Who are you going to get to help you? Have you thought of that? Who are you going to get to help you?
Me. I can't fight.
That's two of us. Small army.
It carried their nation's honor.
This is our pride. What we create and hold for the world. There are worse things to risk your life for than that.
It carried them to the peak of glory.
You can ride through an air raid?
Watch me! You dump, you old boat! Get out of there and get under cover! Get off my train! You damn fool, to be ready bombs any second! Get off my train! You can't get through! The switch is closed! Open it!
Carry you to the peak of adventure.
What about my men? I don't care about your men. I order you to unload those trucks. Save your orders, Bullitt. In this sector, the war is over. Back into trucks. I'll have you shot.
It will carry you to the peak of adventure.
Here he is, at the Schloss Adler, the Castle of the Eagles. Believe me, it's well made, because only an eagle can get to it. Our job is to get inside there and get him out as soon as possible.
Major Bergholder, my adjutant.
Green on go!
Colonel Weissner, field security. Major von Harpen, Gestapo.
Allow me to introduce myself.
Major Johann Schmidt, SS, Military Intelligence, Stuttgart.
Richard Burton.
Take your clothes off. Don't argue. Take your clothes off.
Hello?
Clint Eastwood.
Now with McPherson dead, there's only 5 of us left. So you either let me know what's going on, or there's only gonna be 4.
From the company that brought you The Dirty Dozen, and the author who gave you The Guns of Navarone, Richard Burton and Clint Eastwood.
Lieutenant, drop that gun.
What?
Drop that gun and sit down.
What the hell are you talking about?
Where eagles dare.
俺を買わんか。用心棒にどうだ。腕は今見せる。ああ、面白いもん見せてるか。
知らねえだろ。こいつとっても強いんだぜ。
地獄の入り口で顔を合わせたこの2人。
このざまだ。だから言わねえこっちゃねえ。6人ぐらいじゃ手不足だ。ところであの6人とてもうまく料理されてたな。あんないい腕を持ったやつはこの近くにはお前しかいねえ。それでもしかするとあの6人叩き殺したのはおめえじゃねえかと思ってね。
刀かピストルか宿命の対決。
こっちに来るんじゃねえ。
A United Airlines jet lands in Los Angeles, launching the biggest entertainment airlift in motion picture history. The world's press, some 300 newsmen from 4 continents, arrive for the Hollywood premiere of Stanley Kramer's
It's a mad, 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 mad world.
There was a certain amount of money buried down in this park. Now, I suggest that we quietly get into our cars, and then when we get down there, we dig up the money, providing that there is some money there.
There's only one way to figure it, and that is every man for himself.
And so begins the maddest, wildest, zaniest chase ever filmed as our merrymakers race across country by land by sea, by air. For somewhere there's a fortune in buried treasure. Which one of our Mad World comedy stars will be the first to reach it?
Now, where have I always told you that the Smiler hid the dough? Where? Right there.
The world's critics go stark raving mad, mad, mad. The wildest chase comedy on record, raved the New York Journal-American.
Nobody's going to get me up in the air.
A smash. Has more laughs than any other comedy in the history of the screen, raved the Los Angeles Herald-Examiner.
Why can't you have a little confidence in me?
It's a mad, 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 mad world.
Guys, go every time I
yeah.
You can't afford to miss this. Wildest comedy ever filmed, added the Boston Record-American.
Help! Help! Reggie, say something.
Everything you've heard is true. It's the biggest entertainment that ever hit the screen with laughter.
No! Left runner! No!
Wild and hilarious all the way. It's a mad, 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 mad world is everything its extravagant title suggests, says the New York Times. A wham-doodle, humdinger, stem-winder, said the New York World Telegram and Sun. Great Britain's Manchester Guardian applauded with exuberant, exhilarating, triumphant. Marvelous, wild, prodigious slapstick, exclaimed the New York Post. Everyone who's ever been funny is in it.
Our traffic is so congested, mass confusion on wheels. But Detroit is adroit. What they'll do in Detroit is make bigger automobiles. So be a happy fellow, be a clown boy, punch and mellow. Get off the shelf and enjoy yourself. It's a mad, 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 mad. It's a mad, it's a mad.
Here comes Clint Eastwood in Coogan's Bluff. Clint Eastwood is...
Coogan.
You from Texas?
Arizona.
And New York City never met his equal. Clint Eastwood, Arizona sheriff. Unpredictable, unconventional, applies the techniques of the modern Western lawman to ride herd on the lawless in the joints and nightclubs of a big city.
Hey, Groovy! You in the hat!
Susan Clark, the social worker who is so permissive she makes Coogan's blood boil. She falls for Coogan's bluff.
The position being that all human and animal response is the result of conditioned reflex.
Don Stroud, dangerous hopped-up killer, who is cornered by Coogan's bluff. Tisha Sterling, the beautiful decoy who calls Coogan's bluff. Betty Field, who unwittingly buys Coogan's bluff. And Lee J. Cobb, the tough police lieutenant who challenges Coogan's bluff.
Get the hell out of my office and don't come back until I send for you. You blew a stake out!
Bastard. She gave me a play-by-play description of how you slept with her. And
You came here at 4 o'clock in the morning just to tell me all this.
you're an animal.
The cowboy. He was right behind me and now he's gone.
What'd you bring him here for? You stupid little freak!
Coogan here.
Wrong number!
Kill him, Jimmy. Kill him, Jimmy.
This is the forbidden city of Peking. In the year 1900.
Here they come!
The year of the Boxer Uprising. Against the never-before-seen canvas of China, with all its mystery and adventure, its savagery and barbarism, is told the epic saga of a handful of men and women of 11 nations who battled the armies of an empress while the world looked on and held its breath. 55 Days at Peking, starring Charlton Heston, Ava Gardner, David Niven.
I admire Sir Arthur. He always gives me the feeling that God must be an Englishman.
Also starring Flora Robson as the treacherous Dowager Empress.
You are well, Sir Arthur?
I am well if you are well, Your Majesty.
John Ireland as Sergeant Harry. Harry Andrews as Father de Bell. Leo Gen, the wise counselor General Jung Lu. Robert Helpman, the wily Prince Tuan. Kurt Kasner as the Russian ambassador Baron Ivanov.
You've always known that I have a way with men, Sake.
The Major?
What do you want?
I would like to be present when he finds out what you are.
What was she really like? This beautiful woman who had a way with men.
What happens to you in Tenzin?
I will be entirely in your hands, Major.
You're in my hands now, but you seem to keep slipping through my fingers. What the hell can I offer? A soldier's pay?
Yes.
Well, a soldier's pay buys a soldier's woman.
55 Days of Hope. 55 Days of Heroism. 55 Days of Hell.
As I said, there's something I have to tell you.
Is it about my father?
Yes.
Is he dead?
55 Days at Peking.
H.C.U. This is Arabesque. I'd like to show you some of it and tell you something about it. I'm Stanley Donen. Gregory Peck plays David Pollock, a visiting professor of ancient languages at the University of Oxford in England. Here, as befits an ancient seat of learning, he finds peace and tranquility. Possibly you don't find the study of ancient languages fascinating. Then try a little study of Sophia Loren.
Hello?
She plays Yasmin Azir, an exotic and very emancipated Arab lady.
How can you compare muscles with money?
Actually, I don't meet many people who are dressed like that either.
Oh, do you like it?
Miss Azir is something more than a beautiful table decoration. She's a very interesting girl, and she has some interesting friends in a lethal sort of way.
This is the first time I've seen you be so gauche. You dropped something, Mr. Pollock.
I have no intention of telling you how he gets out of the soup and into her shower, but it's typical of the situations that you'll find in Arabesque.
They murdered him.
We have a little sex, a little romance, an exciting exotic dish. Arabesque is spiced with drama.
And if I don't hear from you by noon tomorrow, try and think of some remote corner of the world where I won't find you.
Humor.
Weren't you ever a Boy Scout?
I flunked the physical.
Excitement. And suspense. A little danger. And for the professor, a lot of disasters. And helicopters.
Emergency. Batman speaking. Warning all of you to brace yourselves for big news.
The biggest.
Tell them, Robin.
Holy superlatives, Batman. It's really exciting. Soon, very soon, Batman and I will be batapulting right out of your TV sets and onto your theater screens.
That's right, Robin. Our first full-length motion picture feature in color opens a whole new world of thrills. The big screen gives us more space on land, sea, and in the air to challenge the most bataclysmic collection of super criminals that ever plotted to take over the world.
Number one, the Riddler. Question: who's going to make the feathers fly and knock Batman and Robin out of the sky? Number two, the Joker. Have you heard this one? It'll kill you, Batman. Number three, the Penguin.
There are two eggs this wily bird is going to scramble, Batman and Robin.
Number four, the Catwoman.
Oh, you're going to see the perfect crime when I get Batman in my claws.
And that's just a sample of the exciting exploits ahead in our first feature motion picture.
Holy memoranda, folks. Make a note not to miss it.
Good thinking, Robin.
Otto Preminger presents Exodus. The biggest bestseller since Gone with the Wind, read by more than 50 million around the world, now on the screen. An epic of our time, The Birth of a Nation. With Paul Newman as Harry Benkanan, Eva Marie Saint as Kitty Fremont, Ralph Richardson as General Sutherland, Peter Lawford as Major Caldwell, Lee J. Cobb as Barack Benkanan, Sal Mineo as Dove Landau, John Derek as Taha, and introducing Jill Haworth as Karen. Every scene filmed where it actually took place, on the island of Cyprus and in Israel.
I'm 15 years old now, Dove. I'm not little anymore.
You shouldn't have come here in the first place.
But, Dove, you're always fighting, and you're always in a place where you might be killed. And if anything should happen to you, before I told you how much I love you, I just wouldn't want to leave anymore. Please love me, Dove. I'm not afraid.
Life magazine says Otto Preminger's film Exodus goes beyond the book as a tale told in proud passion.
I will not take him back to Caraolis. He'll go to Palestine with me. Or right here on this ship we will die together.
The New York Times says the best blockbuster of the year, dazzling, eye-filling, nerve-tingling, rips the heart.
You can't fight the whole British Empire with 600 people. It isn't possible.
How many Minutemen did you have at Concord the day they fired the shot heard around the world?
I don't know.
Buck 77.
Time magazine says, a terrific show. A serious, expert, frightening, and inspiring thriller.
You heard what I said! Fight! Not beg! Fight!
Exodus. The Chicago Tribune says, a tremendous picture. The Los Angeles Examiner says, terrific impact and fury. The Dallas Herald says, a superb candidate for the Hall of Screen Greats. The Boston Traveler says, magnificent. The Miami Beach Sun says, stands head and shoulders above all others. The Cleveland Plain Dealer says, one of the great films of all time. Exodus. Let's prepare for a landing, Brad.
Okay.
In a 40G gravity atmosphere, strange thing happens to man's body and mind. Barry Sullivan and Norma Bengell take you into the most fantastic science fiction adventure ever filmed.
Emergency! Emergency! Conditions desperate. Little chance of survival. Help us.
Mark, look! What have you got?
The Elliot.
Bert, get me a fix on this right now. Wes, Brad, controls.
Planet of the vampires. Harboring a form of life worse than death. Planet of the bloodless. Creatures who take men's bodies, but attack like vampires.
I'll tell you this, if there are any intelligent creatures on this planet, they're our enemies.
In this outer space world, the living dead try to escape into life.
Salas. No, just his body. And I'm just one of many beings on this planet. And we're fighting to survive. It's imperative that our race continue to exist. We arranged for several of you to kill each other so that we could take over your bodies. You are our last chance.
No, never. We'll all of us give up our lives to save our own race.
For those who fought in the Battle of Britain, it was a battle for survival. For the free world, it was a breathless moment in history. For failure would have plunged mankind into a new dark age. Never have so many owed so much to so few.
I presume that there is no one who will deny that England should fight on, even though the remainder of the continent of Europe is dominated by the Germans.
What's left of your army abandons weapons at Dunkirk. You're defenseless and just playing for time.
Europe is ours. We can walk into Britain whenever we like.
Don't threaten or dictate to us until you're marching up Whitehall.
The war in France was over. The Battle of Britain was about to begin.
2 seconds, scramble! Take them up! Don't just stand there, get one up!
Faced with certain defeat, fighting against insuperable forces, a miracle was achieved by a courageous few.
Is everything up? A lot, sir.
The German military machine, a formidable enemy of thousands of planes, a sure weapon of mass destruction against a small and undermanned force. Yet the story of the RAF in the Battle of Britain is the modern David and Goliath. Never has a motion picture captured the mood, the feelings, the terror. It's all there, the courage, the fears, the frustrations.
We've got the Rosencrantz.
He left a drink at the Red Lion there, wasn't he?
The people, the men and women who recreated vividly and realistically one of the great periods of our time.
We're fighting for survival. Losing. We need pilots. And a miracle.
Britain's finest hour, and the events and people who made it happen. This was the Battle of Britain. Why they did it is history. How they did it has become the miracle story of our time. Years in preparation and production, filmed where it happened, the skies once again screaming with bombers and fighters. One massive spectacle of a motion picture that attempts the impossible. And that achievement is the Battle of Britain.
They got my number 2 and the CO. You saw Canfield go down. It blew up. Just blew up.
This is only the beginning. They won't stop now.
Outset of the Second World War, 136 bridges spanned the Rhine River into the heart of Germany. As the Allies chased the fleeing Nazis back into the fatherland, these bridges were methodically destroyed by Allied bombers and by German demolition teams. On March 7th, 1945, a single bridge remained. What had once been an insignificant railroad trestle was now the single most important objective in the European campaign. This was the Bridge at Remagen. What happened at Remagen?
We gotta take the bridge.
Hold the bridge as long as possible.
I want those Germans.
The bridge at Remagen had to fall to the Allies or under them. David L. Walter presents The Bridge at Remagen. Starring George Siegel as Lieutenant Hartman. He had the guts for war, but no stomach for it.
The quicker you boys get down there, quicker they blow the bridge, quicker we got maybe 6 enemy divisions corked and bottled. Hartman, boy, you do that for me, I promise you a unit citation.
Why, Major, sir? There's nothing my boys would appreciate more. Sir.
Ben Gazzara as Angel. If it shines, he'll steal it. If it moves, he'll kill it.
Are you in trouble, Lieutenant? You got no ambition.
You know something, Angel? You're a pig.
I'm going out of this war rich.
Or dead, Angel.
Robert Vaughn as Major Coogan. He was ordered to destroy the bridge. He was determined to defend it.
Most immediate problem, Bowman. is not to blow the bridge up, but to keep it open.
But is it not true the Führer has ordered the bridge destroyed?
Bradford Dillman, Anna Gale, and guest star E.G. Marshall.
What makes that bridge so goddamn bad?
Take that bridge and we shorten the war.
That's not a bridge, it's a death trap.
You're about to explode the bridge. Get out of there! It's gonna blow!
What happened at Remagen?
Just when you think you've seen it all, along comes the Devil's Brigade. Action with a double edge, 'cause it really happened.
Welcome to the 1st Special Service Force. You Canadians, I'm told, are the hand-picked best of the best-trained army in the world. You Americans, for the most part, have an entirely different reputation. I've been supplied with full details on your military and moral delinquency, and I couldn't care less.
The Devil's Brigade, the spit and the polish.
Peacock?
Peacock? Peacock?
The brass-knuckled Americans. The brass-buttoned Canadians. What they did to each other was nothing compared to what they would do to the enemy.
You have a specific complaint, Major.
Yes, sir, I sure as hell do. One of those stupid jerks out there broke into my room and stole my rattlesnake.
You don't need all that space, do you? Even with that enormous fat behind of yours? The human body has numerous vulnerable points. The elbow, the ribs, the neck.
What I don't understand is, sir, why are you pitting them against each other?
I have less than 4 months left to convert this misbegotten outfit into the Army's finest combat unit.
You know, fraternizing with the Canucks, that comes under the heading of treason.
Ladies associate with gentlemen, not baboons.
A hellish band of men that hated each other more than the enemy, until they met the enemy.
Mount La Defensa. It's on the road to Rome, flanked all around by mountains. Mount La Defensa is the key point in this entire sector. We're trying for 3 weeks to take it away from the Germans. We've had total failure. And we've had heavy casualties. But we gotta get it.
A band of men the enemy soon called the Devil's Brigade.
Medic! Medic!
The Devil's Brigade, the most unusual bunch of men ever thrown together to win a war. The Devil's Brigade. William Holden, Cliff Robertson, Vince Edwards, Michael Rennie, Dana Andrews, Gretchen Weiler, Andrew Prine, Claude Akins, Carol O'Connor, Richard Jekyll, Jack Watson, Paul Horning, Gene Fulmer. Just when you think you've seen it all, along comes the Devil's Brigade.
This is where it happened. This is how it was. The story of the Heroes of Telemark. A heart-stopping motion picture. We repeat, this is how it was. This is where it happened. The stranger-than-fiction, real-life story of 9 indomitable Norwegians who prevented the Nazis from perfecting the supreme weapon which would have won them the war. 9 men who broke the barrier of human endurance, who risked 1,000 deaths to change the fate of civilization.
I want to know what's so important about heavy water. I want to know, Doctor, and you're going to tell me.
I'm telling you nothing. Do you think that I'm going to sacrifice the lives of 6,000 people on the opinion of a playboy scientist?
2 dynamic men. 2 giant stars live again the real flesh and blood heroes of one of the most crucial exploits of World War II. Kirk Douglas as scientist Dr. Rolf Peterson. Richard Harris as Knut Stroud, resistance fighter. Ulla Jakobsen as the doctor's ex-wife.
I am a bad ex-wife, Knut.
Why? Because you love him?
Yes. You haven't much use for that, have you?
Not in this sort of war. Softens you up. But sex, now that's something different.
Michael Redgrave was one of the heroes of Telemark. Stay quiet. Stay close. Stay with us. Come right inside the heavy water plant at Telemark and share the agonizing suspense as these saboteurs fight for your existence. The Heroes of Telemark. It is a love story torn straight from the pages of real life. The Heroes of Telemark. It is a picture of terrifying personal emotions lived against a canvas of rugged grandeur. The Heroes of Telemark. It is an adventure that takes you over and beyond the edge of credibility to reveal the blistering realism of saboteurs in action.
I think he got the point.
James Bond is in operation. And what an operator he is in Ian Fleming's Thunderball.
Have you seen everything you came to see? Now go back to your friends and report. Tell them the little fish I throw back into the sea.
Thunderball stars Claudine Auger. Young, beautiful, trapped. Could be dangerous.
What sharp little eyes you've got.
Wait till you get to my teeth.
Adolfo Celli, smooth, silent. Spectre's agent of death. Luciana Paluzzi, lovely to look at, murderous to know.
Friends of yours, no doubt. Come in.
007, danger sign of the world's most famous gentleman agent with a license to kill and license to thrill. 007, guarantee sign of prompt delivery, night and day service. Ravishing redheads, bronze brunettes, honey blondes, the Bond women 007 style. Hallmark of today's greatest entertainment.
Your Highness, we've got to get out of here. You wouldn't dare.
Mr. Bois. Mr. Bois.
Please!
Wait for me! Wait for me!
Your Majesty?
Hi there. Brandy! Throw more brandy! Throw brandy! More brandy! Brandy! Throw more brandy! Rah! I never mix my pies! I want to play too! Oh, Mr. Bois.
Hey, Professor! Oh! Hey, Professor! Professor! It's all set! Hey, Professor!
You're the cause of it all. It was your idea.
No, Your Highness. It was bad and stupid.
I don't care. I don't care. You're banished. I'm getting a new Tucker inner. Banished, banished, banished.
Mr. Bois?
Hey, Professor! Hey, Professor, where are you?
Right here, you idiot!
Terrific! Let's go, I got the car!
Go! More pies! More pies! Baker! Baker! More pies! Oh, Leslie! Leslie! bless him. Oh, there it is. General.
It'd take a battalion at least a month, but a few daring men, specialists, led by you, could do it in one bold, swift stroke.
What we really need is an equalizer. A dynamiter. A man with a delicate touch to blow out a candle without putting a dent in the candle holder.
Philippine campaign, Cuba with Roosevelt's Rough Riders. Join Pancho Villa as weapons expert and tactician. Ex-cavalryman, cattle boss, wrangler, bullwhacker, packmaster. Specialist with rifle, rope, and longbow. Most defendable scout and tracker in the territory. Raza. Captain Jesus Raza. Jesus. What a name for the bloodiest cutthroat in Mexico.
That's a lot of woman there. Beautiful, classy, and guts.
Go to hell.
Yes, ma'am. I'm on my way.
How long since you had a woman?
Would it make any difference?
You want me? My price is high.
I might say yes now, and later no.
Die for money is foolish.
To die for a woman is more foolish. Any woman.
Welcome, Honorable 007. He's the one and only Sean Connery.
Welcome to Japan, Mr. Bond.
He's bigger than life, facing 1,000 deaths. And you only live twice, and twice is the only way to live.
We're too late. Well, at least he died on the job.
Bond is dead.
Bond is alive. Kill Bond! Now!
No matter what the odds, they don't stand a chance against James Bond, Sean Connery, 007. Bond, the world's greatest gentleman agent with a license to kill. And he never misses a chance.
What's a nice girl like you doing in a place like this?
Bond is back, grabbing love where he finds it.
Like a lamb to the slaughter.
Everywhere. Bond rises in the east. The odds, 1,000 to 1, but they don't stand a chance.
Get down!
All this is just a drop in the ocean. The best yet from the film creators of 007.
Tiger said, from now on, you must do everything in Japanese style.
Everything?
Let's take him to Mexico!
Bloody battlefields of the war between the states to the grim wastelands of Mexico, the defiant code of the Undefeated made these two strong men bitter enemies.
Why did you come clear out here to continue a war that ended months ago in Virginia?
Because I'm a stubborn man. Does that satisfy you?
You ain't expecting trouble, are you, John Henry?
Trouble? Maximilian on one hand and Juarez on the other and bandits in between. On top of that, we're Americans in Mexico taking a cavy of horses to a very unpopular government. Why should we expect trouble?
3,000 wild horses on a mad stampede of death and destruction across 2,000 miles of violence, ambush, treachery, and terror. John Wayne, Rock Hudson, battling it out toe-to-toe and side by side.
What do you want?
Your horses, your guns, and your gold. And you also have some women, senor.
You went out there to talk. Why did you have to shoot the man?
Conversation kind of dried up, ma'am.
Introducing Roman Gabriel, the great pro quarterback making his screen debut, and Merlin Olsen, all-star pro tackle. Special guest star, Tony Aguilar.
What do you want of us, General?
You will do as I say, or you will all be shot.
You ready, Colonel?
Ready.
Turn him loose, McCartney!
You are about to share every fantastic step.
If you can't beat them, join them. If you're scared to fight it out, watch him and watch out. If you think your girl's a good looker, take a good look at this guy's dolls.
My name's Bond, James Bond.
the new Bond. The different 007 on Her Majesty's Secret Service. The new star, the different Bond. The name's Lazenby. George Lazenby. And he's got it made. The different Bond woman. The name's Rigg. Diana Rigg. This one's got class and style. Telly Savalas. Gabrielle Pizzetti. And 007 times more excitement. If you think you know your Bond, think again. This one's different.
It's true!
Drop everything. Try and make it. Marvelous is the password for the different Bond. As the man says,
this never happened to the other fella.
Ladies and gentlemen, go for a wild, wild ride with the Watusi cats. But beware, the sweetest kittens have the sharpest claws. For your own safety, see faster, Pussycat. Kill, kill. Wild women, wild wheels. Race the fastest Pussycats, and they'll beat you to death. Superwoman, belted, buckled, and booted.
Yourself on this kid and hanging yourself for nothing.
For nothing? It's got nothing to do with the money. She is the money.
Jack and Jill, they make the mafia look like brownies.
Hey, he's a big one, ain't he? Got mustache all the way to his ears.
Yeah. 10% of your action be enough for anyone.
Too much for one man to handle. And again, you never can tell.
You girls a bunch of nudists, or you just short of clothes?
Right now, you're first on my list. And I always like the top. You've only got one channel. And your channel's busy tuning in outside. You really should be AM and FM. So who do I get to take care of? The muscle mass? You got 2 of everything. And some left over. You did want. You wanted big. Breast or thigh, darling?
Why don't you take one of each, son? They both look tender. He's got a big motor to feed.
I'll give you heaps of rest. My motor never runs down, baby.
Sit down.
You were too rough the last time.
All right, here's how it works. Everybody's got to go.
You name it, we've got it. Faster Pussycat kills, delivers tons more than the opposition. Unladylike karate chops, ungentlemanly haymakers, spirited gymnastics, corrective table etiquette, sandbox jousting, or a muscle-bound cat wrestling with a roaring sports car that's intent upon squashing him like a grape. Bizarre kidney and chassis-rattling chases, and for the first time on the screen, a hay-making, belly-busting, karate-chopping, judo-flipping fight to end them all. Superwoman against man. The prize, life itself. Slashing, tackling, gouging, hacking, flipping, belting, smashing, and blasting. Muscle to muscle, bone to bone. For an incredible evening's entertainment, a film so totally satisfying, see Russ Meyer's Faster Pussycat. Kill, kill.
Meet the most beautiful creature of the future. Her name is Barbarella, and she makes science fiction something else. Jane Fonda is Barbarella. Barbarella is a 5-star, double-rated astronavigatrix Earth girl whose specialty is...
Love.
Shall I tell you what I would like?
I think I know.
Her top secret mission is a real wing-dinger.
I got him. Good many dramatic situations begin with screaming.
Aswita Sonia! Aswita Sonia!
Could you hand me a garment?
See Barbarella do her thing with the nice angel. With the warm, friendly Iceman. With the cold, evil Black Queen.
Hello, pretty.
With the charming hand-to-hand Romeo. See Barbarella do her thing in the wild, excessive machine.
Sort of nice, isn't it?
In the biting birdcage, in the chamber of dreams, in the labyrinth of love, in the deadly dollhouse, in the palace of pleasure. You find adventure beyond your imagination when you get lost in space with Barbarella.
Say nobody has anything to fear from us. But we are going to control you now. It is the same spaceship you saw near the moon. That should convince you we do not come from your world. We are here to make you our slaves.
From the laboratories and arsenals of all civilized nations, the most powerful, the newest, the most devastating of weapons blast into action in their effort to destroy all monsters.
to the bottom of the sea.
There, when the entire sky catches on fire, the burning Van Allen belt threatening to destroy the universe. You are there in a deadly rain of disintegrating icebergs. Not even the soaring imagination of a Jules Verne could have dreamed of such a fantastic adventure in an atom-powered submarine that defies description.
You've seen the brain of the sub. In here is the heart, the atomic motor room. There is more destructive force in this room than in all the explosive used in World War II.
With a cast as exciting as the wonders they encountered. Walter Pidgeon.
We hope to see sights never before seen by man.
Joan Fontaine.
I say, the belt will burn itself out. At 173 degrees, it will burn itself out!
Barbara Eden. Peter Lorre.
Sounds like Suko. Nothing is impossible.
Robert Sterling.
If I'm to meet your deadline of the Marianas, I need fighters, not fatalists.
Michael Ansara. And Frankie Avalon.
Due respect, sir, I think your judgment's been a little rocky lately.
Why, you gold-bricking pipsqueak.
You are there when the United Nations is thrown into a turmoil.
The burning belt must be exploded clear of the Earth's magnetic field. And we have exactly 16 days and 3 hours in which to do it.
Explode the belt and you explode the world!
You are there when the frogmen battle a mammoth squid. You are there when Barbara Eden dances to Frankie Avalon's hot rhythms. You are there in outer space to see the Earth encircled in fire. You are there when the mini-sub threads a life and death course through the minefields. You are there when the giant of the sea attacks. You are there in the most startling underwater pursuit ever filmed.